Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, it has been a little while, hasn't it? We have a lot of people here today though. Wow, 135 people in here already. We've got some good fun for you today, some trivia, some Guess the Coaster / Flat Ride. Today's trivia is going to be extremely difficult, let me warn you ahead of time. Especially, oh my gosh, this chat is already going nuts. Oh my gosh, this trivia is going to be so difficult to do. We might have to change things up next time. I also need to change these stream graphics. I'm like, gosh, I've been using these for like 2 years. Maybe for next stream, but that will be in quite a bit, because if you haven't already seen, Governor DeWine of Ohio announced today that amusement parks can open in 2 weeks, which means I will probably get called back to work next week. So that's good and all for me, not so great for you, unfortunately. Jeez, you guys are going nuts. That's we have to turn chat slow mode on. In fact, I may go ahead and do that now because we're getting into trivia. Yeah, so we got trivia today. A lot of flat ride trivia. So I hope you guys have been studying your flat ride of the week because it's gonna be pretty difficult otherwise. You won't get any of these otherwise. There's also some very specific ones that maybe some ride operators, if there's any in here, might know about. All right. Okay, I don't know how to turn on stream thing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like this then. All right. So let's get into the trivia. I also have different music for the trivia this time, so it's a little bit less crazy. So let's just check things out here. Okay, I think we are good to go. So let's get into the trivia. Look at that old graphic. I need to update these so bad. Okay. So we'll start. We have some easy ones. We have some hard ones. I don't know if YouTube chat even has slow mode anymore, honestly. Slow mode. There we go. Just gonna turn on a good 5-second interval. All right. That's a little better. So let's get started with the trivia here. How's that music volume, by the way? I can turn that down, up. Whoops. Alright. Volume good? Volume good? Yes, I'm reading the chat right now. Volume good? Okay. Bit too loud, okay? Good. Gosh. Lower it. Alright, we'll lower it slightly. Okay, let's get started with an easier question, okay? So, a little bit of an easier question. What was the first Eurofighter coaster in the United States? First Eurofighter coaster in the U.S. First Eurofighter coaster in the U.S. I do apologize if you answer and perhaps I miss your answer because the chat's moving too fast, and sometimes things move a little too fast for me to see it. SpongeBob is not correct. Mystery Mine is correct. Julian Hudson, you got it first. That I saw. It is Mystery Mine at Dollywood. That is correct. We'll go to another fairly easy one. What was the first roller coaster model with a vertical lift hill? First roller coaster model with a vertical lift hill. Not looking for a specific ride, looking for a model. First roller coaster model with a vertical lift hill. It's not the X-Car, but good guess. Chance Toboggan, Nader, you got it. Well done, server mod. You're cheating. Mods, don't answer these because I kind of gave you some of these when we were making them last night. All right. This one's not exactly obvious, but you can figure it out fairly easily. So, according to Vekoma, how frequently should the brakes on a Vekoma boomerang be inspected for signs of wear and tear? This is taken straight from the Vekoma boomerang manual. How frequently should a Vekoma boomerang's brakes be checked for signs? Daily is correct. Cooper Evans, you got it correct. That is correct. All right, next one. We got a few Vekoma questions here. So, what does the 12,000 or 1,200? My bad. I'm tired, guys. What does the 1,200 stand for in Vekoma's MK 1200 model coaster? What does the 1200 stand for in the Vekoma MK 1200 model? Year. Don't think it's year. Yes! 100. Yes! 100. Yeah. 1,200 millimeters. Jesus. Alright, yes, that is correct. It is the gauge of the track, the width of the track in millimeters. Alright. Getting into the more difficult ones here. When did Vekoma first start making trains with vest restraints? When did Vekoma first start making trains with vest restraints? (2013) is not correct. Oh my gosh, the chat's going fast. I'm gonna miss these. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna try and scroll through. Yes, I see it. Joseph Woolahan, you got it first. 2009 is correct. 2009 on Vekoma boomerangs. The first ones with vest restraints. Here's another one straight from the Vekoma boomerang manual. So if you got scammed by that guy on eBay, you might know this one, or if you got the PDF. New from Vekoma. What is a Vekoma boomerang's optimal dispatch interval in seconds? So how frequently can you send a train? Optimal dispatch interval in seconds of a Vekoma boomerang. "30 seconds is not correct. It is over 100 seconds, believe it or not. Oh god, here goes the chat. I'm gonna just scroll up. Haven't seen it yet. 210 seconds is not correct. Oh my gosh, it's going 1 minute 24. No. 110 seconds. I see it. Colin Fairchild, you got it first. 110 seconds is the correct answer. Well done. Well done. You can send a train on a Vekoma boomerang every 110 seconds, at least from the factory. Alright, next one. This is another dispatch interval. Also straight from the manual. So, what is Blue Hawk at Six Flags Over Georgia's optimal dispatch interval running the maximum number of trains? Basically, same as the last question, just using all of its trains, because, you know, it's not a boomerang. It's actually a random number, though. Oh, here goes the chat. Every time it starts to lag, I know things are going crazy. 58 seconds, I see it! EU Floppa Park, I guess that's your name? I apologize for the name pronunciation, but yes, that is correct. 58 seconds. Alright, a little bit of an easier one now, and this is our last Vekoma-related question. What is the tallest Vekoma coaster? What is the tallest operating Vekoma coaster? I actually posted the manual for the last coaster on my community page. Tallest Vekoma coaster. You can use RCDB to find this, which is what I imagine many of you are doing right now. Nighthawk is not correct. Tron is not correct. Big Air is correct. Who said it? Hold on. Millennium Force Man, you got it first. Yes, that is correct. Big Air at EDA Theme Park in Taiwan is the tallest Vekoma coaster. Alright, now we're going to do an accident-related question. This one might be a what really happened, if it gets enough interest. What year did Wild Thing at Valley Fair's back car derail? What year did Wild Thing at Valley Fair's back car derail? It actually derailed on the final brake run. (2010 is not correct. 2005 is close. 2007 is close, but right in the middle. Oh, it's moving fast. 2006, I see it. Haley Hughes, you were the first one I see. There might be someone who was earlier. I apologize. It was 2006. The train was going into the final brake run, and something to do with the brakes caused the back car to derail. I don't remember the full story. I read about it once, but I will have to do it again. Okay, now we've got... You guys are going to die when I ask these questions because we're doing flat rides now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop on higher slow mode real quick just to try and level things out a little bit. We'll put it to 10 seconds here. Okay. Alright. flat ride questions time. So if you guys watched the last flat ride of the week, you will 100% get this one correct. If not, good luck to you. What park is the Intamin / Giovanola double bounty / swing ship located? So it's a pirate ship and it's a double one, and it's not the one made by Huss, it's the one made by Intamin / Giovanola. What park is it? It's in Japan. It's in Japan. It's coaster and flat trivia. Nagashima is correct. Gosh, Phantom Coaster, I think you were the first one I saw. Nope. Slavis. And I think Slavis was the first one indeed. Nagashima Spa Land is correct. Nagashima Spa Land has this right. It's got a crazy capacity, and you know they definitely don't need it. Okay. What is the difference between the Mondial Top Scan and the Mondial Ventura? It's one of my favorite flat rides is the Mondial Ventura / Top Scan. So, difference between the Mondial Top Scan and Mondial Ventura. Different names. Yes, that is correct. Different names is correct. Number of seats is correct. Six Flags Over Texas News. Yes, that is the main difference. It has 6 seats per gondola instead of 5. And the Ventura is also only permanent. Now, going off of that, where is the only Mondial Ventura located? What park is the only Mondial Ventura located in? It is in the U.S. What park is the only Mondial Ventura located at? Europa Park is not correct. Knott's is correct. Millennium Force fan, you got it first. It is Knott's Berry Farm, known as Soul Spin. If that's your home park, I highly suggest you ride that ride. It looks very, very fun. Okay. Another flat. These are all flat ride related questions from here on out. Actually, no, there's a few coaster ones, actually. Yeah, we got a few coaster ones coming up, but still, some difficult ones for non-flat ride fans. So, there's a model of flat ride, a model of swing boat, pirate ship, whatever you want to call it, made by Chance, that is now called the Pharaoh's Fury. What was its original name? So the Chance Rides Pharaoh's Fury, what was its original name? What was the Chance Rides Pharaoh's Fury original name? Sea Dragon is correct. John S., thank you for having an easy to name an easy to read name, not an easy to name read. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for getting the correct answer. Well done. Yes, it is the Sea Dragon. All of those older ones that are called Sea Dragon are older. The Pharaoh's Fury are newer. Okay. Now this one I'm not actually sure if it's correct. A server mod gave this one to me. It is a coaster question though, so you'll probably like it. What is the largest coaster in the world in terms of the amount of land that it takes up? This is according to the park, so it could very well be wrong. Largest coaster in the world in terms of the amount of land that it takes up. It's not Beast. Dragon Mountain is correct. King Koopa 64. You've been here a long time. I remember you from the old streams. Yes, that is correct. Dragon Mountain at Marineland is apparently the largest. I don't believe that for a second. I would probably believe the Ultimate or the Beast over it, but I guess according to the park it is. That's what mods told me. Anyway. What was the first coaster in the world to feature a loop followed by a Sidewinder? Loop followed by a Sidewinder. Again, if you say something, there's a chance that it doesn't come through till later. So, if you say something and it shows first for you, it might not be first for me. Ninja at Six Flags St. Louis? That may... No, it's not true. That's not true. Gotta scroll through here. Dragon at Ocean Park, Slavis. I believe you were the first I saw. Yes, Slavis, that is correct. Dragon at Ocean Park, Hong Kong. Probably the most famous ride with it, though, is Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood. Here's an easier one for coaster fans. What was the first roller coaster to feature 3 consecutive corkscrews? Hint, it is not a G-Pow 6-ring coaster. It's not Viper. Oh, I think I saw it. Everyone likes howling. Fantasia Special, Rollercoaster. You got it. Well done. I really like your channel, by the way. You're like the channel I watched before I had all these subscribers that are here for some reason. But yeah, good channel. Love the Best Coaster of the Year weekly series. That turned into Best Coaster of the Week yearly series. What was the first coaster over 200 feet in height? First coaster over 200 feet in height. It is not Magnum. Moonsault Scramble, Phantom Coasters, you got it. That is correct. Moonsault Scramble at Fuji-Q Highland is the correct answer. Magnum was the first hyper because it's full circuit. Alright, now here's another kind of weirder one, but I feel like a lot of you will probably know this. What was the first roller coaster to have a finish loop? First roller coaster to have a finish loop. First roller coaster to have a finish loop. It's a weird, stretched out loop. Yunker is correct. Amusement fun. Junker, Yunker, however you pronounce it. Yes, that is correct. Yunker at Powerland in Finland. Hence the name Finish Loop. At least I think so. Here's another flat ride one, but I feel like it's a flat ride one many of you will probably be able to get. What park has the world's tallest sky coaster? What park has the world's tallest sky coaster? Junker. Okay, thank you. Park has the world's tallest sky coaster. Gotta be specific here, because there's 2 parks. Yes, Fun Spot Kissimmee is correct. Phantom Coasters, that is correct. They have the world's tallest sky coaster at 300 feet tall. One heck of a ride. Definitely recommend riding it if you're ever there. It's more fun than the coasters. Okay. How many KMG Move It 32s have been made? KMG Move It 32. How many of them have been made? This is actually a really easy question because you can guess it without actually knowing. KMG Move It 32. 3 is not correct. 1 is correct. Phantom Coasters, you got it. It is indeed currently a unique ride. There's only 1 KMG Move It 32 in existence. Okay. Now, when you go to a park, there's some flat rides that are kind of weird, and there's some flat rides you expect. One of those flat rides that you expect to be there at every park is a wave swinger. Now, what company is responsible for the majority of those wave swingers? That was a really long-winded way of saying, what company has made the most wave swinger rides? Chance is not correct. Zamperla is not correct. Arrow is not correct. Huss is not correct. It is a German company. Zier is correct. Oh gosh, I apologize to whoever that was because I think I missed your name. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. Thijmen. Yes, thank you. That is correct. Zier is the correct answer. They have made the most wave swingers. If you watch Flat Ride of the Week, you'd know that. I'm kidding. You don't have to watch Flat Ride of the Week, but that's where a lot of these come from. All right, now here's kind of an interesting coaster one. What is the tallest roller coaster to ever permanently close? The tallest roller coaster to ever permanently close. It was a shuttle coaster. tallest roller coaster to ever permanently close? Got 2 questions left. This is one of them. Moonsault Scramble is close. Slavis, I will count that because it's Tower of Terror 2, not 1. Coaster Kings also got it. It's Tower of Terror 2 at Dreamworld, which recently closed last year. It was over 300 feet tall, I think. Yeah, it was really freaking tall. And it is now closed. Forever. Alright, last trivia question, then we're going to move on to Guess the Coaster. So, what company made the transfer track for Goliath at Six Flags Great America? What company made the transfer track for Goliath at Six Flags Great America? It's got a weird vertical transfer track. Gerstlauer is not correct. Coma is not correct. B&M is not correct. Intamin is not correct. Gravity Group is not correct. RMC is not correct, but a good guess. Oh, gotta scroll through here. It's not a normal coaster company. GCI, not correct. Giovanola, not correct. They were long defunct at this point. This is the RMC hybrid / wooden coaster ground up at Great America. Haven't seen it yet. Kumba K, good guess, but that is not correct. Morgan, good guess, not it. Schwarzkopf, definitely not. They are an American company. Golden Horse. I don't think it's Golden Horse. Haas, 0, nope. They made another ride in the park about a year later, and it's not a coaster, but many people think it is. Or many Six Flags executives think it is. Fun Time, good guess, getting close. RCCA. Definitely not RCCA. Starts with an L. They're based out of Texas. Larson, I see Larson. Oh my gosh, I need to scroll up. Larson, Roller Coaster, Phantom Coasters. I believe you were the first 2. Yes, you were the first 2. It is Larson. Larson International, best known for their Super Loops. However, they did make the transfer track on Goliath. Okay, now it's time for Guess the Coaster. Let me just get this set up here. Okay. Go ahead and start guessing that coaster. Good freaking luck to you. This one is the only clone on the list. Another rule for Guess the Coaster, all of these coasters are in North America. So all of these coasters are in North America to make it a little bit easier for all of you. What coaster is this? It's not Demon, it's not Yunker. Sidewinder at Hershey, I see it. Phantom Coasters, you got another one. Yes, this is indeed Sidewinder at Hershey Park. Next one. This one should be fairly easy. These are all North American coasters. Keep that in mind. Every single one of these is in North America. Phantom's Revenge is close. I will take it. This is technically Steel Phantom. Sarah Party, yes. This is Steel Phantom / Phantom's Revenge. This was back when it was Steel Phantom, though. It's old color scheme and inversions. What is this coaster? Ooh, this is actually going to be pretty difficult. Vortex, nope. People are guessing from the last one. I shouldn't have put 2 arrow loopers so close together. It is not Ninja, but that is a really good guess. It looks like Ninja. Scream Machine is correct. Cheat 6-3 numbers. Yes, that is correct. Great American Scream Machine at Six Flags Great Adventure. The defunct Arrow Looper, Arrow Mega Looper. May it rest in peace. On to our next one. Sorry, am I ear raping the mic? I'll stop doing that. Cannibal, I see Cannibal, yes. Cannibal at Lagoon is correct. Crystal Games Chicken, you were the first one I saw. Well done. Cannibal at Lagoon. Alright. Next one. This one might be a little harder, but remember these are all in North America, which should make it a little bit easier. That, however, does not mean they're all in the US, though this one is, but... Monster, I've seen Monster, plenty of monsters. Let's see what's the first one. Monster Adventureland Coaster Key, you are the first one I saw. That is correct. Monster at Adventureland. This one could be easier. Green Lantern, no. Too easy? Just wait till we get to the flat rides. Afterburn! Hellhound TSO, you were the first one I saw. This is Afterburn at Carowinds. Fairly easy one. Alright, next one. Good luck with this one. This one shouldn't be too hard. IRAT is not correct. Iron Rattler, not correct. Medusa Steel Coaster, Phantom Coasters, you were the first one. That is correct. This is Medusa Steel Coaster at Six Flags Mexico. Alright, on to the next one. This one should be fairly easy. I'm also not doing any Cedar Point coasters on this list. Bat is correct. Eat Leader, I believe that's you. Yes. Bat at Kings Island is correct. This is with its old Top Gun / flight deck color scheme. Alright, this is actually a pretty tough one. This is the last... No, there's two more coasters. This one's a little tough, but anyone who's a fan of some pretty crazy wooden coasters knows what this is. Coaster is correct. That is right. It is Coaster. Crystal Games Chicken and Slavis, you both theme park mainstream. You were close as well. Yes, all of you. Well done. This is Coaster at Playland, the airtime machine. Apparently, not ridden it yet. Love to sometime. Okay. One more, and then we're doing Guess the Flat Ride. Ooh. What coaster is this? Thunderbird. Yes, I see Thunderbird. Marcus Dye, you are the first one I see. This is Thunderbird at Holiday World. The awesome launched B&M wing coaster. Okay, we are now moving on to flat rides. Now, a quick note. After we get done with all the Guess the Coaster, we have a Discord server where we do Guess the Coaster and everything in all the time. Other members can participate and do it themselves. That is linked in the description of this stream. We're also going to be heading over there in a minute to do some RCDB game after the Q&A section of the stream. So if you want to go ahead and join that, you may go ahead and start doing so. Now let's get on over to the first flat ride. Start off pretty easy, pretty generic. You also are going to have to say the manufacturer for some of these because otherwise you could be confused, and there's lots of manufacturers of the same ride. I could be confused, yeah. Enterprise is correct, but what company's Enterprise? Hiss Enterprise. Yes, well done, Phantom Coasters. A Huss Enterprise or a Hiss Enterprise. Make sure you are naming the manufacturer. Since that was the first one, we can let you off on that one. But next ones, you gotta name the manufacturer of them. Go ahead. This one could be a little harder. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who watches Flat Ride of the Week. That's what this comes down to. It is Crazanity, but we're looking for the model name. Zamperla Giga Discovery Phantom Coasters. That is correct. This is the Zamperla Giga Discovery, the largest of the Zamperla Discovery series. There are currently 3 in existence, if I'm not mistaken. There's the one at Magic Mountain, there's the one at Great Adventure, and I believe the one at Fiesta, Texas is a Giga Discovery. Maybe a Giant Discovery, though. Don't quote me on that. Next one. Not the coaster in the background, but the ride itself. It is a Schwarzkopf monster, but what Schwarzkopf monster? Phantom Coasters, you got that part correct. But it is a monster and then a number. It's the Schwarzkopf monster. It's very, very important for this one. Schwarzkopf monster. Looking for a number. I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet. It is called Lobster. It's the Schwarzkopf Monster 3 Millennium Force Band. You got it correct. This is the Schwarzkopf Monster 3. The prototype Monster 3 and one of the few... No, I think there's quite a few in existence. Alright, we got 2 more. Go ahead. Guess away. This one should be fairly easy. Be pretty easy. Oh no, I hate when the chat stops because I know y'all are typing. Chance Zipper, that is correct. Phantom Coasters, Improvial Yoshi, yes. Okay, wow, yes. Chance Zipper, that is correct. Now here's for the toughest one. Will you be able to get this? I actually chose this. I chose the most obscure ride from the least viewed Flat Ride of the Week to pick this ride. So, good luck. Not a Zamperla Giant Discovery. Not a KMG. It is a Technical Park Loop Fighter. That is correct. John S. That is correct. This is a Technical Park Loop Fighter. Well done. Well done to everyone. Well done. Thank you for joining the trivia and Guess the Coaster section of the stream here today. That is all we have for that section. We're going to be moving on to Q&A. So go ahead. You may ask away in the chat. Afterwards, we're going to be heading over to Discord. Where you can participate in RCDV game, potentially. Let me go ahead and kill the music, because we've been listening to it for quite a while now. And yeah, you can go ahead and ask away in the chat. Sorry if you didn't get anything this time. We'll probably do another stream someday. Yeah, let's see. Where's Debunked? Debunked is gone and never coming back. I've made a full list of reasons why it's not coming back. But doesn't mean I won't tease it coming back, even if it never actually comes back. Favorite flat ride model? Favorite flat ride model? That's a tough one. It's kind of been changing quite a bit. I really do like the Intamin drop towers, but to operate, it has to absolutely be 100% the Tilt-A-Whirl from Selner. All right, we got a super chat here, so I'll read that. Gamer Star Z. I know Debunked is basically that same thing over and over again, but I love that series, Rip a Legendary series. I know a lot of people miss it, and that's unfortunate, but sadly it is it's just not practical to do anymore. You will be let into the Discord server when the moderators are able. We have a lot of people joining right now. Okay. Have I ever been to Canopy Lake Park? No, I haven't. Is Laron bad? Probably not too bad. It looks okay. Upcoming Flat Ride of the Week topics. I don't really know. We're definitely looking at doing Larson loops, though. But it's going to all change when I get called back to Cedar Point, which could very well be next week, in which case videos are going to be different, to say the least. Do you still prefer Possessed to Wicked Twister? Yes. Thank you, Jacob Cole, for the $1. How many credits am I at? I think like 120 something. I don't care too much to count. Most anticipated Asia roller coaster. Coasters in Asia. Probably. I really do want to ride Wood Coaster at that one OCT park near Shenzhen. That looks like a really, really cool ride. Is Operating Gemini Fun? Yes, it's very fun. It's very basic ride, so you have to control everything by hand. Well, not everything, but obviously it's a lot more manual control than your newer rides. That and Monster are the two with the most manual control in the park, so it's kind of interesting. Do you want to go to Europe? Yes, I'd love to go to Europe. Entitled guest story? I kind of already told those in the Discord server, and it's not really polite to do so I won't. Do you like Disney parks? No, I've never been too much of a Disney park fan. I don't mind people who are, but it's just not really my thing. Fury versus Copperhead Strike. I've not been on Copperhead Strike, but Fury is freaking awesome, so I think it'd be pretty hard to beat. What ride am I working this year? Magnum XL 200 in a week. Yes, in a week, a Magnum XL 200. What really happened, Sandblaster? Looking into it, I actually was planning on doing that, but the state of Florida is a jerk and has all of their accident reports behind a paywall. It's kind of annoying. If someone asks you to turn off the trims, can I do it? I mean, I can physically do it, but I might get fired, so... Funniest GP story? I don't know about funniest GP story. I'll tell you a funniest coaster enthusiast story. Yes, Mike. Wow, thank you for the $19.99. You're feeling very generous, so you didn't have to do that, Mike Norris. Thank you. Cleared to open June 19th, finally. Yes. Magnum versus Fury. Magnum all the way. Funniest enthusiast story. I don't know if it's funniest. It's just most annoying, maybe. Was when I was operating Gemini, and all these freaking coaster kids came up and were all riding. And then I was in red side controls, and we sent out the trains as usual. But someone had their phone out on blue side, so they got stopped in the station, and all the coaster kids were very upset. Yeah, it was very funny. And then I came back and rode again and again and again. Least favorite coaster manufacturer? Probably Intamin. They make great rides, but they're terrible company. Bring back old t-shirt designs? I don't know. I'm questioning if I'm even going to bring back new t-shirt designs. Is Carowinds in North or South Carolina? Both. Best B&M excluding Fury 325? Probably Mako. Or Orion now. Can I look at European coasters? I have looked at European coasters. They look awesome. Can you turn off trims on Steel Vengeance? I don't know how much the operator has control over the trims on Vengeance. I never worked that ride. Is Golden Horse better than Intamin as a company? Probably not, but I wasn't really counting the Chinese manufacturers. Although, actually, it's kind of close, honestly. Zamperla or Huss? Huss all the way. If I'm riding Huss, if I'm buying as a park, absolutely Zamperla. They're so much better. Can you say hi when I go to work? Yeah, say hi to me. My name's Brendan. I'll be at Magnum. Just don't get in the way of work, obviously. Thoughts on Golden Horse Dive? It looks bad, but I'd ride it. Favorite roller coaster? Magnum all the way, followed by Mako. No, but Coma makes some good rides, and they're a pretty sound company. How long have I been an enthusiast? Probably since like 2016-ish. I ever visit Playland in Canada? Probably someday. Huss or Fabry? Probably Huss. Most anticipated flat ride. I really, really want to ride the Mondial Ventura at Knott's Berry Farm. I don't really know why. It just looks awesome. We're going to Darien Lake this year. If it's open, probably. Least favorite coaster that I've been on, this is going to upset some people. Nighthawk at Carowinds. Gosh, that thing is painful. I hate that ride so much. Steel Vengeance versus Fury. Versus Furry. Oh, well, I'm not going to compare those two. There's some other people that you can ask about that one. Worst B&M that I've been on, Vortex at Carowinds. What manufacturer made the Smiler? That's Gerstlauer. You can find out all that and more on rcdb.com. Not paid by them, by the way. Just recommend you go try it out. Why does Ride of Steel suck? Because it's an old Intamin. Top 3 bucket list European parks. I don't really know what my top 3 is. Phantasialand looks awesome though. It's probably that, and just for sheer number of coasters, Energylandia. What coaster in Six Flags Magic Mountain am I most looking forward to? X2, absolutely. Can you do steel coaster idiots like... Wait, what? Can I steal coaster idiots like Airtime Thrills did? I would love to, but El Toro Ryan's like an intimidating guy. I don't want to get in his way. Zadra or Iron Gwazi? I don't know. They both look great. ENF Myler versus Intamin. Oh, tough call. Yes, Cedar Point is opening soon. Although that announcement doesn't mean we're opening. It just means I've done a face reveal, Blue Toad Gaming. It doesn't mean we're opening. It just means that we have a time we're allowed to open. Best UK park? I've not been to any, but it looks like Alton Towers. I've told plenty of Untitled guest stories. It's kind of rude to tell them, so I'm not gonna do it, especially on stream. I have done a face reveal. It's in one of the vlogs, as well as many times in other videos, particularly some ride safety videos. I show my pictures of my face. I use myself as an example. So X2 will take my number 1 spot from Magnum. Well, Magnum's not actually my number 1. It's El Toro. Even though it's Intamin, it's still such a freaking great ride that I can't really complain. Do you like aero rides? Yes, I love aero rides. How do you think I've only really tried to operate aero rides? El Toro Ryan collabs in terms of problematic coasters or no? I've offered to do it for Gemini, but I think I just commented it. He probably didn't even see it. So I would do it. I would absolutely do it. El Toro Ryan's an awesome channel. It's my favorite coaster channel. Oh yes, I am. Yeah, Tim pointed that out. I am also in the Gemini Blue Side POV. If you go watch on Cedar Point's channel, I am in there on the Enable panel. Don't like Intamin because they're a really scumbag company, but they make good rides. Can't deny that. Your question about an accident that happened at your local fairgrounds. Best to go to an official source, not me. Like Amusement Safety Organization or Safer Parks or Arid when that's up. Have I gotten bleeding ears from a roller coaster? I have not that I know of. Sub goal. I don't have a sub goal. I didn't want this many subs to begin with, so whatever I get to, I get to. When Cedar Point opens, do you think it will be safe? Yes, they are going to take every single opportunity possible to make it safe. The last thing that park wants is an outbreak of COVID in their park. So they're going to do everything they can to make it safe. How's my day? My day's been good. Railblazer or Wonder Woman, they look about the same, but Wonder Woman because it has a rolling station. That's my answer. Mack Rides versus Gerstlauer. From a ride experience, Gerstlauer. If I was buying one, Mack Rides. Do SLC restraints pinch your ears? Believe it or not, I have avoided SLCs accidentally. I was actually going to ride my first SLC last year, in October when I went to Darien Lake, but sadly, due to that thing's lift motor dying, I was not able to ride it when I went, so maybe I'll ride it this year. Millie or I-305? I've not ridden I-305, but absolutely I-305. How did I learn so much? I tend to just, when I want to learn something, I just sit down and learn as much about it as possible, mostly through the internet, and then just nonstop study it. I just kind of get obsessed with it, which is kind of what's happened, and then obviously working at the park taught me quite a bit too. Quite a bit more, honestly. Most anticipated spinning coaster outside of the U.S. That's rather specific. Probably a Golden Horse Super Spinning Coaster, honestly, or Tornado at Bakken. Steel Vengeance overrated? Overrated, underrated is kind of a dumb term, but yeah, it's a little bit. Can I look at Dutch coasters? I've looked at some Dutch coasters. They look pretty fun. Well, when will you come to KD? Well, believe it or not, literally today, no. In a week, I would have been going to King's Dominion, but obviously that's not going to happen now. So how often do I do these live streams? Not too often. It gets a little overwhelming with the number of people we get in here. I hate Intamin because they're a really bad company when it comes to parts and service and just not helping parks at all. It shows when you notice all their rides go down so much. Worst UK, or what UK coaster would I like to ride the most? Probably Nemesis. Favorite dangling coaster? Probably Great Bear at Hershey Park. Carowinds RMC Hurler. I didn't mind Hurler too much, but I think it would be a good addition to their lineup if Cedar Fair wants to work with RMC again. I've been to a Dutch park. Sadly, I have not. Thoughts on Iron Gwazi? Looks awesome. Can't wait to ride it. Most anticipated European coaster? I don't know. I probably like probably Zadra or Shambhala, honestly. I really like B&Ms. Will I ever visit Europe? Yeah, I'm sure I will someday. What's your opinion on the game Scream Ride? I've never heard of Scream Ride, I don't think, so I don't know. What's your least favorite coaster? Nighthawk at Carowinds. Sorry. Are you and coaster idiot? I am a coaster idiot, just not as good as El Toro Ryan. Rip. Planet Coaster versus RCT3. Both great games. Just depends on what you like. Ever been on the Skyrocket? I'm assuming you mean a Skyrocket 2, or do you mean the one at Kennywood? I've not been on either. Anaconda versus Skyrush. Well, not been on Anaconda, and Skyrush was down when I was there. I was very mad about that one, but oh well, what can you do when Intamin's supports crack? Or not, footers crack, whatever. Best floorless? Best floorless I've been on is Superman Krypton Coaster, followed by Kraken. Favorite color scheme? I think my favorite coaster color scheme has got to be Talon at Dorney Park. Hello there, Coaster Hour. Planet Coaster versus No Limits? Just depends on what you like. If you want to build a park, Planet Coaster. If you want to build a really realistic coaster, No Limits. Favorite Aero Looper? Currently it is Viper at Six Flags Darien Lake. I don't hate Nitro. I love Nitro. Nitro is an awesome ride. Favorite Knott's coaster? I've sadly not been to Knott's yet. I would have been this year, but not going to happen, obviously. Most overrated B&M coaster? Probably like Fury. But Fury is still awesome. That's the thing. I don't know. Favorite coaster channels? El Toro Ryan? Absolutely. That's the first one that comes to mind. That's such a great channel. Totally deserves more subs than I do. And yeah, I think that's about the only major coaster channel I tend to really enjoy. Which smaller coaster YouTube channels do you watch? Phantom Coaster? No, I don't really watch Phantom Coasters. Don't worry, guys. I don't watch Phantom Coaster. No. Phantom Coasters is cool if you like that kind of stuff. The whole side of the coaster community that's just countdown rides that everybody knows about already doesn't really interest me because I don't really know. Coaster Studios is good too, but does sort of a different thing. Coaster Bot's pretty good as well. I like the more informational side of things, learn about how rides work and that sort of stuff. So El Toro Ryan's the channel for me, and that you can sort of see that in how I run this channel. So kind of depends. The whole channels, there's so many different channels that are just kind of lists of different rides and stuff that don't really say anything I don't already know. It doesn't really interest me. I get it does for a lot of people, and that's fine, but Airtime Thrills is fine. I don't have a problem with them. Seems like a fine channel. It's just not really my thing because, again, it's more or less just stating things I already know. I've already learned from other sources, so. Why did you comment on my only video that mentioned Golden Horse? Because I love Golden Horse. I'm kidding. Speaking of Golden Horse, actually, this might get affected by Cedar Point calling me back. Here's a little peek into future videos. Golden Horse's overseas marketing director, I got in contact with him over Facebook, and he is going to help me make a Golden Horse related video. So there's a little sneak peek. Favorite non-coaster channels? I watch a lot of War Thunder stuff. It's like the game I play most outside of the coaster community. Worst mistake while running Gemini? I'm not going to talk about that. What have I stolen? I stole all of El Toro Ryan's content. Thoughts on theme park review? Oh, let's not get into that. Let's keep this positive. Corkscrew versus I-305. Oh, tough one. You like Vekoma boomerangs? Yeah, I actually quite like Vekoma boomerangs. They're pretty intense. Fears? I don't think I have any fears anymore. Which park do I think is the worst park? Every park has something good about it. So, favorite beer? I'm not of age to drink, so not commenting. Minecraft or Fortnite? Minecraft all the way. Stupidest investment by a park? Top Thrill Dragster. Or King to Ka. Have I seen Six Flags Great America Fan? Yes, that is a great channel if he was active more. It's an awesome channel. Learn about rides. I obviously can't do something like that because I would be fired instantly. But but yeah. Favorite coaster in Florida that I've been on? Unfortunately, I've only been to SeaWorld Orlando and the fun spots. So of those, it's Mako all the way. I don't roast GP anymore because it's kind of rude. Sends off the wrong vibe. Do I like Coaster Force? Coaster Force seems alright. I kind of understand why they copyright strike someone. I also like War Thunder. Yeah, it's a great game. I love history and that sort of stuff. So, tanks, fun, cool. Explain the free fall feeling. You're falling, and it feels like you're falling. Done. Busch Gardens, Tampa, or Williamsburg? Not been to either, but I would have been to both this year, sadly. I might still get to Tampa this year. Maybe even Williamsburg. We'll see. Both look like awesome parks. Just kind of depends. Have I gotten a night trimless ride on Magnum? Yes, I'll tell you about my best ride on Magnum. So it was employee ride night. It was actually Gemini and Magnum ride night, but I was able to not work that ride night because a lot of other people wanted to work it. So I got off work. Went over, play War Thunder to procrastinate on videos. Yes, that's true. Got off work, went over to Magnum, and they were having its 30th birthday celebration, so they had cake for it. So got some Magnum cake, and then just got in line. And the ride before I got on, I was in row 61, by the way, which is back front of the car, back car front of the back car. Yeah, and. 808 Coaster Life's good. I forgot about all these channels. Oldest coaster I've ridden, Jackrabbit at Kennywood. And got on that there. And the ride beforehand ran really slow, and it was raining, so it was on one train. Ride before had ran really slow because it was right after the park closed, so they still had the trims on. So they turned the trims off because Magnum has no variable trims. The computer sets that, so the operator can only turn them on off. So they turned them off. And holy cow, that thing flew. I honestly think I grayed out in the pretzel turn, but I wasn't really sure. It was the best ride I've ever had on a coaster, period. You heard anything about Six Flags Over Georgia reopening? I have not. Favorite restraints? In general, I mean, just overall, buzz bars, but those aren't always practical. Airtime Thrills is good. Yeah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with his channel. It's just not really my thing. Favorite vertical loop? These are. I feel like you guys are running out of questions. Thoughts on Blue Streak at Cedar Point? It could be better. Today is the anniversary of the Battle of Midway. Do you miss any rides from Six Flags New Orleans? Those two things are not related in the slightest. but New Orleans, I mean, their wooden coaster, CCI, look pretty good. GCI or Gravity Group? I like GCI trains a lot better than Gravity Group trains, so I'm going to have to vote GCI. Think of Defunct Land. Pretty good. Not always the best when it comes to regional parks, but if you like Disney stuff, he's absolutely your guy. Favorite wooden coaster? I mean, El Toro. Dumb question. Hades 360 or Mind Blower? Probably Hades 360. Mind Blower kind of meh. First RMC to eventually close. I don't know. Too far out, probably. Favorite place to eat at Cedar Point? Backbeat Barbecue, baby. Such a CP regular. Or actually, no. The place I ate at most, though, was Stockade Employee Break Area. That place is a shit show. Yeah, alright. I guess we should start moving over to RCDB game. Oh, it's only 5 o'clock. It's only going on for an hour. Expedition Theme Park. You guys are reminding me of all these channels. Yeah, Expedition Theme Park's pretty good. There's also Rampaging Rex Productions. He's pretty good as well. Melt over Backbeat? I don't know. I never actually ate at Melt. How much land does Cedar Point have left? Quite a lot. Mind Blower or Mind Eraser? I don't know. I've not been on a Mind Eraser. Sadly. I really actually kind of want to ride one now. Best GCI coaster in the world? Probably Wood Coaster. At that OCT park near Shenzhen. Probably. Yesterworld? I don't think I've watched them. El Toro, but it's RMC. That would have absolutely ruin it. What Cedar Point coaster should get removed? You know, I'm a huge fan of Arrows, but in all honesty, Cedar Creek Mine Ride. It's 50 years old, 51 years old, and it's showing its age. The restraints are really bad for anyone who's large and anyone who's small. So it's just overall a pretty terrible ride at this point. I wouldn't mind seeing it close. It's outlived its usefulness. No, I've never had to manually do an e-stop, sadly. I've had the ride do it itself when we lost power, which that was kind of a scary event. Offhand Disney, never watched him. I don't really watch Disney stuff. It's not really my thing. Going to Cedar Point this season. Any coasters you can skip? Depends on your preference, really. Six Flags Great America? Awesome Six Flags park. Love that park. Should Carowinds get an RMC? Someday, sure. Be good for the lineup, although that would require Cedar Fair to work with RMC. A lot of people rave about Trimless Voyage, but not Normal Voyage, I guess because Trimless Voyage is faster, right? Best B&M knockoff? I think there's only one B&M knockoff right now, and it's the Golden Horse Dive, but they're building more. Theme Park Worldwide. Oh, that's everyone. You can't dislike Theme Park Worldwide or you're just not human. So, of course, Theme Park Worldwide is pretty great. Imagine enforcing social distancing. I'm going to have to imagine it because I'm going to have to do it. Strongest airtime? El Toro. Save Geauga Lake? Too late. You're about 10 years too late. Does Cedar Point have Fast Pass? Well, Fast Lane, yes. RMC or Intamin Prefab? From a ride experience, absolutely Intamin Prefab. From maintenance and everything else, the RMC, but only slightly. Opinion on Planet Coaster? Good game. You guys could research TPR on your own. I'm not here to comment about what they've done, so... If you could RMC Cedar Creek Mine Ride. No. No. Those footers, that wood in the ground for Cedar Creek Mine Ride is the original wood that they've just slammed into the ground. So it's still there originally. It's like 40 feet into there. No, it's not that deep. I don't remember what the Cedar Point maintenance guy said when it was chill out, but it's pretty neat. That can't really be RMC'd. Best themed coaster? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably a Disney thing or a European thing. American or European style parks? I'm more of a American style of park with light theming preferably, but like Mako I would say is like a perfect coaster for me. It's got just the right amount of theming, but it's not over the top. Thoughts on Silver Dollar City? Looks like a nice park. I would have been there today, but obviously not gonna happen. So yeah, it looks like a pretty nice park. I don't think it's the best in the U.S. Do you like to ride wood? Yeah. Golden Horse knockoff RMC. I don't know. Been to Disney? No, I don't. I've never been to Disney Park, and I don't really plan to. They're not really my thing. Golden Horse or MCC? If I was buying one, absolutely Golden Horse. MCC seems pretty pretty low quality, not very good rides, I would absolutely pick the Golden Horse. In fact, I would love for Golden Horse to build some rides here because they actually look pretty okay. What if Cedar Point just removes Steel Vengeance? Yay! You can put a B&M there. SeaWorld San Diego or San Antonio? I'd say San Antonio looks a little better, but I've not been to either. Intimidator versus Intimidator. I've only been on one of the Intimidators, and Intimidator was pretty fun. MCC or Togo? Togo. Intamin Blitz Coaster will come back. Well, it kind of has if you look at Universal Studios Orlando / Islands of Adventure, whatever the park's called. Beijing Shoblai or MCC. I'd probably pick SBL. Thoughts about Worlds of Fun? Okay, Cough. Worlds of Fun is pretty cool. Looks like a pretty well themed and well taken care of Cedar Fair Park, but nothing special. What would I ride first at Knott's? Whatever had the shortest line that I wanted to ride, like any of the coasters or some of the flats. Arrow or Morgan? Arrow. I love Arrow coasters so much. Best drop tower that I've been on? It's the ARM drop tower at Knoebels. Favorite War Thunder YouTuber? I don't know. It'll be generic, but I'll say Fly Daily. First ride I've ever been on? There's a picture of me on a kids coaster up at Cleveland. What's it called? Cleveland like Kiddie Park or something. It's on RCDB. It's one of the first steel coasters. So I think that was probably the first ride I was on. Dream roller coaster, 400-foot tall B&M. Worst ride on a B&M, Vortex at Carowinds. There's still an Andy Vittel coaster. I believe I did. I don't pay too much attention to that era of coasters, though. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about that. I think RMC will ever make a kiddie coaster. They'd have to make a whole new model. I know the current trains can do down to 48 inches, which is pretty good. But it's not very practical. I mean, those restraints suck. Or Wort RMC, that probably exists. I don't know. Worst in my opinion, Steel Vent. Kidding. Least favorite flat ride? Larson loops. God, I hate Larson loops so much. They're so terrible. If I'm on a roller coaster during an earthquake? I don't know. Go ride some... I don't know. I honestly don't know. Ever experienced an earthquake while operating? Guys, I work in Ohio. We don't have earthquakes here. At least not very severe ones. Enthusiast. Best state to live in as an enthusiast. I'm not going to judge spelling. I'm just as bad. I don't know. Probably Pennsylvania, Ohio, or California, or Florida. Is Viper at Six Flags Magic Mountain is good? Is good, yes. Probably. Looks good. Best looking Knott's coaster. Probably most looking forward to probably Ghost Rider. Did I work the day the guy got killed in Raptor? I'm 19, guys. I haven't been at the park. I wasn't working there at age 13? I would have had to have been when that happened. No. Has Gemini ever valleyed? Yes, it valleyed in 2017 most recently in a big gust of wind. Mako is the true hyper. Prove me wrong. Mako is a perfect coaster. I agree. Worst GP statement you ever heard? Well, it's kind of rude to say it, so I'll do this. Someone pointed to Magnum and said, "Let's go ride that wooden one." Best flat ride manufacturer to buy from? Probably Zamperla. To ride? Probably Huss or Schwarzkopf. What disasters does Ohio get? Floods or tornadoes? Both. and blizzards all on the same day. Personal favorite ride at Cedar Point? I'm guessing you mean ride? Magnum. I love Magnum. Thoughts on Planet Snoopy? Kyle? Oh, you know my thoughts on Planet Snoopy. That kids area is so dumb. So redundant. Thoughts on Candemonium? Looks awesome. Looks really awesome. Glad to have another B&M Hyper. Best Golden Horse? Probably the Oh, that's a good question. Probably the dueling dive coaster, in all honesty. South Carolina, good enthusiast state. I mean, you have half a Carowinds, so you can't be that bad. Did I ride Deja Vu? No, I did not. Fortunately. Kentucky Kingdom or Holiday World? Well, if you want just pure coasters, okay, it's probably Holiday World both ways, but Kentucky Kingdom is pretty good, so definitely ride it. Yeah, go ride Kentucky Kingdom. Is Banshee awful? No, I have a lot of people that have said Banshee got really bad last year, but unfortunately I did not make it to KI last year when Banshee was open anyway. I made it for Winterfest. So, yeah, I don't really know what I could say there. It was good when I rode it. Thoughts on Early Aircraft Corporation? They make some pretty cool flat rides back in the day, though it seems that their rides aren't very future-proof, I would say. One of my 2021 coaster plans, I have not even gotten around to thinking that about that yet. Still quite a ways out from there. Smiler or Oblivion? Probably the Smiler. Did I know Mondial made a coaster? Yes, they made a Zyklon-like coaster that went to South America. Banshee versus Afterburn. I preferred Banshee. Thoughts on Huss Topspin? Awesome looking rides. Sadly, every park I've gone to has removed them like the year before I went, so never gotten to ride one. But hopefully I will before they're all gone. What do I think of mixing kids rides throughout the park versus having a dedicated kids area? That's actually a really good question. I probably, for staffing reasons, it's easier to have it just one's kids area, I would think. But from a guest experience, I would probably have to vote throughout the park. Although it's a lot of families do just like to go into a kids area and hang out for the day, so maybe a little bit of a mix. How many credits do I have? Just over 120. I don't really care to count too much anymore. Bat at Kings Island. Awesome era suspended. Awesome ride. What ride do I think will replace Volcano at Kings Dominion? Probably B&M Wing Coaster. That's what it sounds like. What do you think Cedar Fair would do if Cedar Point got flooded? They'd drain it. I've already increased the walls, the breakwater walls and stuff. Favorite inverted coaster? Great Bear at Hershey Park. Any hypers that could dethrone Magnum? I thought Mako could, and it was really close. I don't think there's any in the world for me that could right now. Favorite inversion? I don't really know. I like 0G rolls. I like anything on an invert. I really like B&M inverts. They're my favorite model. Has Cedar Point gotten flooded before? I mean, partially. Like the parking lots, the employee parking lot, especially by the marina, gets flooded quite frequently. Think of Skyrush? I don't like Skyrush because it was closed when I was there. So angry. Most unoriginal name for a coaster or flat ride? Any flat ride that's named the model it is, and any coaster that's named coaster. What ride is the hardest to operate? Well, that I worked Gemini because it takes a lot of learning to do controls. Although other rides have quite a strict interval that can make them kind of hard, so you got to be pushing to get trains rolling. I know Raptor's that way. Magnum's sort of that way. Magnum's not really that fast. It's just there's a huge punishment if you're slow. Have you ever been to parks outside of America? Sadly, I have not. I was actually considering a trip to parks outside of America, and maybe in 2021 or 2022 that may happen. Best new coaster for Kennywood? Well, probably the only new coaster for Kennywood, Steel Curtain, right? Road Gatekeeper. Have you rode Gatekeeper front seat while it's hauling during Halloween Fest? I did. Well, that's awesome. I rode it during Employee Ride Night in July, and I did ride it in the front row. I thought it was pretty good, but I still prefer the back. Do you think they should give Gemini at Cedar Point a Steel Vengeance style makeover? No, I hope not. Gemini is so awesome as it is. Don't want to ruin it. Do you think Europa Park looks overrated? Their coasters aren't particularly special, but they're fine. It looks like a nice park. I'd love to go sometime. I don't think it's too overrated. Someone asked about the Phantom Coasters Boomerang video. He asked to make that. Don't worry. He asked if he could make a What Really Happened style video, and it's fine. We're good. He asked. He does have an actual pretty good channel, and some of his newer videos are pretty good. So Subscribe to Phantom Coasters. Alright. Well, it is RMC Jackrabbit. I hope not. That's a historic ride. Best Zero G roll that I've been on? Probably the one on Kraken. Or maybe an invert. I'm thinking it's hard to differentiate. Geauga Lake or New Orleans? Geauga Lake looks like the better park. Is Gatekeeper a family coaster? No. Worst Cedar Fair park? I don't know. Probably Michigan's Adventure. Or, like, nah. Or, I guess if you count Gilroy Gardens. Best Wacky Worm? All of them. Sub to Block Break Productions. Alright. Well, you hope that someone adds a B&M invert that breaks the 200-foot barrier. People are close. Next coaster for Carowinds, probably an RMC, I would guess, or something similar. Probably not. Probably a GCI. Probably, I'm going to make a guess of a GCI. Still ways out, though. Giga invert or dive floorless? Giga invert. Best ride in the USA? That's really up to you to decide. For me, it's El Toro. RMC Cedar Creek Mine Ride. If you could, I would agree, but it's not really practical at all. Kings Island or Kings Dominion? Kings Island looks to be the better park. Europe or America? It's not specific enough, so no comment. Alright, well, I think we might go ahead and consider moving over to the Discord. We're going to do RCDB game, which, Yukon Striker Emperor. Emperor looks more fun. El Toro Greatest Coaster Ever, possibly. Fix Fox Great Escape, sadly, I have not. Dynaconda or X2, I'd say X2. Dynaconda looks a little rough. It was actually made by a Chinese manufacturer. Yeah, so in a second, we're going to be hopping over to the Discord and do some RCDB game, which I'll explain how that works before I join. How has COVID impacted the numbers at parks? Basically, parks are running at minimum capacity, or not minimum, but limited capacity. So yeah, beware of that. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and hop over to the live chat. Let me give the mods a heads up, and then we're going to hop over into there. Before we do so, here's a quick explanation on RCDB game. So basically, I'm going to pull up rcdb.com, so is everyone else who is participating, and then you can click a button on RCDB that gives you a random roller coaster. So everyone does that for 60 seconds, and they can stop whenever they choose. And then at the end of 60 seconds, everyone compares their answers, so compares the coasters they got, and the goal is to have the most exciting coaster that everyone votes on, right? There are a few outliers, so if you get like Mine Train at Foreigner Street, the spinning Jesus coaster, you automatically win. But it's a whole game of like picking if you want to stay on that coaster or skip to the next one. So yes, that is RCDB game. I'm going to go ahead and join the live chat. And you guys can go ahead and join the Discord server. There's a link in the description, and you are welcome to join in as well. Maybe we'll have a little chat afterwards. How to get in the Discord? Just click the link in the description of the stream. Hello, moderators.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Okay. So they're going to go ahead and get some people in here in a second, everyone. And once they do so, we can start with RCDB game. I'll get RCDB pulled up here and
I can't
get us off this screen. There we go. Okay. I'm so underrated. I don't think so, Haley Hughes. Say overrated.
Helix.
Alright, are you guys going to drag some people in?
Brennan, I haven't gotten everybody in yet.
Okay.
Sam's going to take care of it.
Got ya. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get a timer set up. Or does one of you want to do the timer?
I can do the timer if you want me to.
Alright, that'd be a little easier.
Alright. I'll be on and off the mic in that case.
Yeah, stream chat's probably going to die here, everyone. as we move over to the Discord, which again you are welcome to join. Hello, welcome.
I'm just saying I have like an issue where if I change tabs, I have to rejoin a channel for my mic to work.
All right.
Oh, do you not have the Discord up?
Sorry, it's like a weird thing. I know.
Let's not show the mod room on stream this time. There we go. All right.
That is all we're adding for now, because a lot of the people who were supposed to join left.
Yeah. What about Rollercoaster?
Rollercoaster, okay. He was supposed to be in the second round, but he can be moved
okay.
in.
Well, no. If he's second round, then we'll do that.
Too late. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I guess we get you now, Rollercoaster.
Okay.
All right. We got a celebrity on the stream, guys. Rollercoaster.
How am I a celebrity? Okay.
All right.
Hi.
So does everyone understand the rules of RCDB game?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yep.
Yeah. I do not. I am new to this.
Okay, so you're going to go to RCDB and click the logo or refresh the page to get a random roller coaster for the allotted amount of time. At any point when you get a coaster you like, you can stop. The goal is to have the best coaster. So you have, like, I think 60 seconds to click that.
All right, I like it. I like it. I've done a similar thing on my channel, except we like created parks with the random coasters that you get.
Oh, yeah,
So
I think I
cool.
watched that once a long time
Yeah.
ago.
So yeah,
Potentially.
I'm kind of used to this. So
Okay.
let's do this.
All right, Ace, you got the stopwatch? All right, go ahead and give us the 3, 2, 1.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Let's see. SBF's Alan Herschel. Come on. Be something decent. Mauer.
I had Hexenbissen.
Ooh, a Schwarzkopf Looper.
Titan.
And keep in mind, if you get Spinning Jesus Coaster, Mine Train at 400 Street, you win automatically. Aerodynamics.
I'm not going to get that.
Ooh, no.
30 seconds left.
Okay.
I just skipped over it. Good.
I've not
I
gotten
skipped
anything
Edge and
good.
Night
I've not gotten anything good. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Yes, I have
Skip
something.
Maverick.
that.
I accidentally skipped Maverick.
Yes.
I'll keep what I got. It's not great, but it's not awful.
I've got something good.
I think there's something decent.
If you're trying
10
to join the
seconds.
Discord, by the way, in the stream chat, it's going to take a minute. The mods have to get through everyone. There's a lot of people joining right now, so just be patient and they'll let you in.
2, 1, time's up.
Okay. All right. So now we name it off in the list in which they appear in the live chat. So Ace, go ahead. You first.
I got Dueling Dragons, the 2 Intimans.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
That is a good
fancy.
coaster.
All right. Roller coaster.
All right, I tried way too long. I didn't get anything good. I got Nitro, a Great Adventure.
Oh, you got better than what I got at least. All right. Aerodynamics
Yeah.
fangirl.
Okay, I got Grand Canyon at Luna Park in Lebanon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sidewinder.
Alright.
I've got Untamed.
Oh.
Which one?
Ooh.
Yeah, which Untamed?
Yeah.
Which one?
The good one, the RMC.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'll stop
Ooh,
Eurofighter.
fancy.
Edward.
I got a rollerball called Needs Des Marsupilam.
Oh yeah, the really tall French one.
Okay.
It's like a really tall rollerball.
Kyle, are
It's
you
really stupid.
participating? That's a
We'll
no.
skip him
I
for
don't
now.
think yes.
All right.
I'm gonna
Large
consume it.
Tripoli rollback.
I have Orochi at Expoland,
Oh.
the B&M Invert.
Oh,
Well,
That
the
relocated to
Raptor
Alligator
clone.
Park.
Yeah, the Raptor clone, right?
Cool.
Yeah, it should be Raptor clone.
Now Monster at Willigate.
All right. I got Silver Star at Europa Park.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Ooh.
Not
I've
really.
ridden that.
Actually.
That's good.
Decent
I
hyper.
heard that one's pretty good.
All right. Go
That's an
ahead.
average hyper.
Mean Streak.
I got Icon at Blackpool.
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
I want to
Yeah,
pay
Dragon
about it.
Challenge, but it's a wacky worm, not the dueling.
Well, the regular Dragon Con isn't that good either.
Alright,
Alright.
Sir Cheeseball, what is your?
Okay. Slavis, go ahead.
Oh.
I myself got Hair Razor at Ocean Park, the B&M Force.
No.
Oh.
All right. I vote Untamed. How's
Me
that?
too.
Yeah.
Both
Untamed.
doing Dragon. Dueling Dragon, pretty easy for me.
No doubt.
Dueling Dragons is
I'm
good,
good.
but the arms.
Oh, thank you.
Killing dragons
I got
look-
Gatekeeper. Sir
Oh.
Cheeseball got Gatekeeper.
Okay.
Alright.
I think Untamed got
Ace
that
wins.
one.
I think Ace wins.
I think.
Yeah, Untamed is for sure.
Yeah, I think.
I was the one who
Untamed.
voted the Dueling Dragons.
Yeah, we got about
Dragon.
3 minutes until we switch to the next round of people. So I
Okay.
think we got one more game in this.
All right.
This group. So
we
do you
can
wanna
do
get
a
going?
few more if you want, because we're a little ahead of schedule for the stream.
Sure, I
Oh
could.
yeah, let's go.
Alright, I'll ask Sam in a sec.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
are we all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
So get ready.
Wacky worm.
Go.
Oh, I got the Golden Horse dive coaster.
Yes, okay, I'm not stopping.
Oh, I'm gonna risk it.
Expedition G-Force.
I
I
Don't
don't
say
know
you
if
got
I
yet.
hate this.
I got mine too,
I
but I'm
have
skipping
Son
it.
of Beast
I'm good.
I keep getting Fuji, huh?
and not keeping it.
Expedition G-Force.
I just keep getting
Okay,
all
I
these
can't-
Chinese knockoffs.
I can't skip that. That's
Normally
too good.
that's what I just skipped Zadra. Oh my god.
Make sure you did too, because I think it's
The
better
only,
than what
one of
I
the
got.
only coasters in Europe that could beat G-Force.
Alright, you got just under 30.
Just skipped Coaster at Playland because I saw Coaster and thought I could skip it. So pissed right now.
Alright, I got-
Okay, I'm just gonna keep this
Oh
one.
no, I'm gonna end up with
I have
something really
nothing.
bad.
Oh,
I
is that
missed
really the
just
best I can get right now?
Alright,
What time is there?
Yamahala.
3.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. It's not
One.
good, but
Time's up.
oh man.
Oh,
Another horrible coaster for me. Let's go.
Horrible coaster for me.
Pretty good.
Alright. I got Twisted Colossus.
Nice. I could have had Coaster at Playland, but I got Mind Blower.
Alright.
Okay.
Arrow?
I actually got this twice, but I got Nighthawk at Carowinds.
Ooh.
I look like that. No one else would.
Connor.
Go ahead, I don't know how to say your name.
Oh no, yeah, okay. Well, to be honest, I don't think it looks that great, but many people absolutely love it. It's these rivals I got.
G-Rivals.
Oh, that thing looks so good.
That competes with Expedition G-Force.
Seriously, yeah.
Alright, Edward?
Shambhala.
Shambhala.
Very
nice.
It's Shambhala. I think
Each
it's
amazing
Shambhala.
ride.
I guess Kyle's
yeah.
not here.
The Port Adventure of Shambhala.
Yeah.
And not
Or
a
Adventure.
random wacky worm in the middle of nowhere.
Large Tivoli rollback.
Superman El Ultimo Escape, Six Flags Mexico.
Ooh.
Right,
But
for
that's
sure.
a really good ride from everyone that rides it.
Yeah.
More than hyper.
I got Ghoster Coaster at Puriland in Indonesia. It's a mall
Oh, yeah.
coaster.
Oh, winner right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Alright, Main Street.
got Topsoil Dragster at Cedar Point.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna bother saying mine.
Sound
Go ahead,
Prime.
Nader. What is it?
It's Himmel Express at Roma, Lege, and Hesteland in Denmark. It's a U shuttle, so it's not good at all. So
Oh, a butterfly?
it's not a butterfly. It's just a U. Oh, it is a butterfly.
Yeah, it's a butterfly.
So
Sir
Shazwell?
Cheeseball, did you get yours?
Yeah, it's the Wing Coaster at Dollywood. I can't switch back because
Oh,
I
Wild
can't
Eagle.
remember.
Wild Eagle.
Wild Eagle. Alright, and Slavus.
They got Expedition G-Force.
Oh,
Oh.
I had that earlier when I wasn't playing.
Click.
That's pretty close for me between EGF and DC Rivals are pretty close.
Hey, we have Rampaging Rex Productions in the stream chat. Welcome. You love
Yeah.
your videos.
Great channel over there.
What up, Rex?
Alright.
Yeah, that's pretty close between EGF and DC Rivals, though. Those are
Yeah.
two really good, like, mega hyper-ish,
Man,
size
Twisted
rides.
Colossus is getting left in the dust. here.
G-Force.
That one's like third. That's a very solid third place. The top two is close, though,
Yeah, that's fair.
in my opinion.
I'm
I-
gonna...
Is very close.
I'm gonna vote for Expedition Everest. No, G-Force.
I'm gonna say G-Force for now, but like it could go either way.
I'm
I've
gonna
been
go.
on
I'm
G-Force.
gonna go
to be honest, I didn't
G-Force.
think it was that great either.
G-Force
Yeah.
is better pacing towards the
I would
end.
actually vote Dragster.
Alright, by the way. Alright, do we agree on G-Force?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think G-Force wins. Alright, Sam said that's about it, so we have to do the next group.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye,
Wait,
everyone.
let me-
You're a good
Okay,
group.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Rip.
Bye.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
Bye. Vertical Helix.
Leave. I get kicked out.
Goodbye, Slavis.
Alright.
No.
Yeah, he said that he was going to mix some of the people that were already in and then
Wow.
some new people. So. Alright. I don't know where the list would be, so. I don't really know where I could help.
I'll say that. One of my friends just messaged me who's not into the coaster stuff, said, I joined your stream for 5 seconds and all I hear are small boys moaning.
There's no list for this one. I'm just adding people who are sitting in there unmuted.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, what's good?
Welcome, Dave. Welcome, everyone else.
So when does the round start?
Whenever we get confirmation.
Once we get
Will this
all the
be
people
our
in here.
last round?
Let me go ask. Do you want it to be the last round?
Yes.
Well, we'll do multiple
Okay.
games, but it's still the last round of people. I think that's
To
what
a
we
water park and they informed me to not wear masks on the water slides.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Dave,
went
are
to
you-
the water park.
Dave, are you doing this while you're in the water park?
No. That's the only reason I wasn't here the whole time.
Slavis wants a GPDE server podcast,
I'm
modcast.
one person game.
Hey,
I didn't even go to.
I do have
they
a
tried
waterproof
that.
tape, so I could have done it if you wanted. RCDB game on the water slide.
Like Theme Park Crazy's water slide intro. Top 10 tallest water slides in the world.
Yeah, he actually almost he streamed himself going down the water slide once actually.
Alright. I think that's everyone. Alright.
For people in the
Does
stream
anyone-
chat, you'll be let in once the mods have the ability, or if your account is newer than 24 hours, unfortunately, you'll have to wait 24 hours to be let in.
Alright. Does anyone need the rules explained, or is everyone?
Yeah,
good
does
on
everyone know the rules?
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, seems like we're good.
Okay.
that? Don't hear any objections, so.
I
count of
don't.
three.
I don't. But okay.
I'm good.
You
Oh.
don't? Okay. So, you're going to pull up RCDB, which hopefully, have you already done that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you click the RCDB logo / random roller coaster button as many times as you want within the 60 seconds. Your goal is to get the best coaster possible. At the end of the 60 seconds, you can stop at any point, by the way. At the end of the 60 seconds, you have to stop where you are. And we all name what we got. And if you get Mine Train at Foreigner Street, you win automatically.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Alright.
Yep.
Ready.
Yes.
Alright. Count of three, we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I guess I'm stopping, even though it's not great. I love this ride.
I gotta keep going because people keep getting good stuff.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that.
Super speed cool bear.
I passed it for hypersonic, I can see, and flying.
I've been getting
dinosaur.
bad ones every time, so I'm gonna stick with what I got, even if it's not the greatest.
I'm gonna regret moving on, but I gotta risk it because everyone keeps
Skip
getting.
Colossus.
I'm sticking with that.
I shouldn't have skipped that.
Hurler, Carowinds.
I probably
Gross.
should've.
Yeah, Slavis, we had
Okay.
I gotta stick with it. All right, we
Oh,
got
I
about
win.
20 seconds left.
we had Spinning Jesus, so that beat G-Force.
I'm being trash. Earlier I was just practicing and I got nitro.
Yeah, I'll stick with this because
10 seconds.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that. Oh god.
Make it 5. 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Okay.
All right,
Right with you as always.
I got the same one I got before. Twisted Colossus.
Twice
Decent.
awesome.
yeah, already won.
Dave?
All right, Dave.
Mine Train at Foreigner
Oh, come
Street.
on!
Oh, come on.
I need to see this.
Hold on, wait.
You have to prove
Did
it.
anyone else at Foreigner Street?
Nope.
Have we considered that possibility if two people
Yeah,
did
if it's a tie, then you do a lightning round.
it?
Dave, where's your proof?
Do you want me to like stream it or something?
Totally
No, just
Yeah,
take a
stream
screenshot and put it. Yeah, or no, not in there. Take a screenshot and put it in like voice chat, not or general. So
I did pass one of my home park coasters though.
I still want to hear all the other coasters. Though.
It was just Grover though.
You.
Oh man. All right.
All
Dave wins
right.
that one.
Sadly. All right. Well,
Can we
gives more time
keep
for another
going with
round.
everyone else's coasters though? 'Cause I
Well,
want to hear what people
let's
have.
not, because we were kind of on a time crunch. I'd like to end the stream by 6 my time. So.
Wrong.
That's fine. Oh,
Alright.
who has a soundboard? Please don't.
Yeah, please keep that away from the mic. We're gonna have to mute you if you do that. Sorry.
All right.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Walrus Splash, the greatest coaster in existence.
I don't know how to say it.
Griffin or BGT or BGW? It's not BGT.
Darn it, I skipped over Mako.
Darn.
I don't
First-
know. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like
First
twin.
First coaster over 100 feet.
Finally.
This one's iconic. I'll keep this one.
I'm not skipping that one. All right. You got 30 seconds.
Gotten anything good at any of these? That was okay.
Nemesis.
We had JD last time. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got something.
That weird SNS like bird thing.
I swear, if someone else gets spinning Jesus again, I'm gonna lose it. All right. You got 10.
Already got mine.
Oh, I should have kept that. No, it's gonna happen again.
3,
I
2,
skipped so many good
1. Time's up.
Oh, I got another ultimate flight.
Brandon, you skipped
Brandon.
it, and I'm sorry.
Not supposed to spoil it, Brandon. Come
I'm
on.
actually satisfied with this one.
Okay, Ace, go ahead.
I got DC Rivals.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad.
Dave.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Montaña Rusa at Parque Lujan
Not
in
bad.
Argentina. The super tornado is believed to have opened around 1990.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Christian Sandy, what do you get?
I got Tatsu at Magic Mountain.
All right.
Solid, solid.
Tatsu fanboy, Tatsu
Yeah.
fanboy.
Duck.
Got a Superman Krypton coaster at Six Flags, Fiesta, Texas.
Oh. Solid,
Very
solid red,
close.
Edward.
Yeah.
American Eagle
Which?
Uh,
wait, the Great America
at
one?
Six Flags in America, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goldie?
I got Schwartis-Kernan at Hansa Park.
Oh, I think
Oh.
I might
Wait,
have my
what?
vote.
Oh, God.
Did he get Kiernan?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. All right.
Alright, Pixlix.
I got Oblivion at Alton Towers.
Oof.
All right.
Is lightning here, or I'll just skip them. Superman Ultimate Flight at Great Adventure, so the worst of the three.
I got. Now get ready. Here we go. Storm.
Solid, solid. Not bad. All right, Nitro guy.
I got Iron Wolf, Six Flags Great America.
Oof.
I got a nickname for that one.
All right. Mr. RMC Wickerman, what'd you get?
I got Nemesis Inferno at Thought Park.
Silence.
All right. And Ronin.
I got Olympia looping.
Oh,
Solid,
not bad.
solid. I'm gonna have to vote Karnan though.
Same.
Yeah, Carmen.
Yeah.
Turn in because I don't really like ejector airtime.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. I guess Kiernan wins.
Connor must hate you.
All right. Do we have time for another round? You think,
Yeah,
Ronan?
yeah. We it's. I'd like to end it in 8 minutes, so we probably have 2 rounds left.
Sure.
All
We don't
right.
have any other groups, so we can stick with this one to the end.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think so. All right. Everyone ready?
Ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's always that one person who says they're done in like the first 5
Oh, I
seconds.
skipped Fly.
Ah, I got my home park one. My,
Yeah. Okay, I'm winning.
Remember the first time we did this and we crashed RCDB?
Oh, I forgot that.
Oh,
It
Stan.
was on stream too.
That's funny.
Oh, no.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, not deja vu.
I skipped the DC Rival.
Ah,
Oh,
definite chat.
skipped Untamed.
Oh, this
No,
is the
you-
old Gwazi.
I've had nothing good. I
Keeping
had
this.
one arm to see if it was
I'm
a
keeping
bad
this.
one.
Yep, I'm sticking with
Every
this.
single RC I've gone has been Twisted Colossus. Just something
Hey,
different.
Brennan,
I
I
got
see
mine.
that you skipped
you got-
Zambezi Zinger in the one of the last.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
Oh my god, I
I'm a walk.
No!
Five,
I just skipped.
Yeah.
No, skip
Two.
one, of course.
1. Time's up.
Woo!
Okay.
Alright. I got something no one even knows about. Oh god, how do I pronounce this? I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, sorry, but I got Spatica Tempo at Maraggia at Italy. I have
Isn't
no
that a blitz or an accelerator?
It's a wide mouse.
It's a wide. Oh, it sounded
Oh.
like one of those like overseas ones.
Quick mention, Lightning in here can't talk, so I guess I'll just use voice chat and not, I guess.
Oh, okay. Just,
Dave?
yeah, David.
Oh, I got Mako. At SeaWorld Orlando.
Not bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
I got Goliath at Six Flags Great America.
Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, Duck.
I mean,
Dominator, King's Dominion.
It's definitely been worse.
I mean, I keep getting the B&M's floorlesses.
I would kill to get those instead of what I've been getting. Yeah, I skipped into
And I got at one point I got my own Phantom Home Parks floorless.
Edward?
Yeah. Edward.
Right, Mad Mouse at Lake Monster.
What?
Mad Mouse? Oh,
I
Mad Mouse.
wasn't able to get anything good, so I just ended on.
Oh.
Alright.
Goldie?
Yeah.
I got Hypersonic XLC at King's Dominion.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright.
Ooh.
Pixlex, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name.
I got Superman the Ride at Six Flags New England.
Oh. Home Park represent. Alright, Jersey Coaster.
My turn, right? Wait, no.
Yeah.
Wait, Jersey
Oh,
Coaster good.
Did Jersey Coaster Kid go, or?
Hello? Jersey Coaster Kid.
Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood.
Oh, there we go.
Phantom's Revenge.
Solid. I got Thunder Coaster at Tussenfreude in Norway. It's a Coma wooden coaster.
I got Flying Dinosaur.
No.
That's an
Not
epic.
bad.
Never seen a POV of that, but everybody loves it. So.
Nice, Dave.
Alright, Nitro.
Yeah. I got another Superman. It's
Which
Superman
Nitro?
Escape.
Sorry, what is it?
Superman
No one
Escape.
got Nitro, Dave.
Oh.
Oh.
Superman Escape.
Then, which park?
Yeah.
Warner Bros. Movie World.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's really that one.
Ooh, that one.
Alright. I don't see what command.
I got Leviathan. What?
I assume you mean Canada's Wonderland?
Oh no, the SeaWorld one.
Oh.
Gravity
Alright.
Gang.
Alright. Ronan.
Beast at Kings Island.
I hate it, but I know a ton of people love it, so.
I enjoy it for what it is.
Okay.
I might be biased, but I'm picking mine. Or not, my home park, Superman.
I vote Mako.
I'm going Dinosaur.
Flying Dinosaur.
Flying
Flying
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Biased, but
I'm going Mako.
I think Flying Dinosaur got the most there.
I gotta put Flying Dinosaur too.
Alright, sadly, Flying Dinosaur is one. Alright, one more round. This will be the last round.
Mako.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, this is redemption, right?
Yeah, everyone ready?
Wait,
Yep.
what should we play?
Yes.
Dave, are you good?
Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm
Alright.
good. Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, is that one indoor
I
one?
don't know to play
Alpha Park.
cautiously or to just spam and hope I get something good.
Wait, have we
I've
started?
Yes, we
passed
started.
so many good rides.
I just skipped Prowler, but I'm fine with that.
See your point.
Oh,
Oh,
past Hypercoaster.
I spent too much
Big
time.
Dipper at Luna Park? Wow, that's such an original name.
I got some Chinese
sick.
graphic group. I'm sure Slavos
I
would like
should
them.
skip.
I
I
just
should
actually skipped Dota Dompa. Are you kidding me?
You got under 30.
Oh, come on, not again. Give me
Same thing's
something
happening.
good, RCDV.
Oh, I thought I actually got that.
I'm just sticking with it because it's interesting.
Alright. 10 seconds.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if to skip this
I got a
one or
Sidewinder.
not.
It's not good, but it's better than nothing. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Decent.
What is this? What is this thing?
Before we get started, Jersey Coaster Kid, I think that's your background noise. Do you think you could either push the talk on or just mute while before it's your turn? Because
I'll mute noise suppression.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, thanks. Alright. I got Steel Force at Dorney Park. Not very good, but Dave.
I got X Coaster at Magic Springs.
Oh, that's the
X car.
That's a Skyloop, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, question Sandy.
I got this was actually the first one this was the one I got on the first go around, but then Dave insta one. But I got Taiga at Lynn and Maki.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, is it?
Okay, I got Medusa Steel Coaster, Six Flags Mexico.
Oh, man, that is a close matchup.
It was a hard decision because I passed Kraken. And that's one of my.
Yeah, Medusa versus Kraken.
All right.
I know. It's just...
Edward.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I
Edward,
just
you're
got another random one. Speedy Coaster at Gomel Amusement Park.
Alright, Goldie.
Flying Aces at Ferrari World Abu Dhabi.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I know what people are. Alright, Pixel.
You got Lightning Rod at the Dollywood.
Oh my
god.
god.
I think you've won.
I think you've won so far.
Jersey Coaster
Kid.
Yep.
Here.
I got Alpina Blitz at Nigoland.
Alright.
I got America Mad at Lucas in Estonia. It's a knockoff of an E&F Miller kids coaster.
What?
Okay.
If you just said hi Miller, I would have just died.
It's not a high Miller. It's worse.
I really want to see that though.
Its safety sign is a printout.
Yeah, I got Puritan at Azure Summerland.
Alright. Nitro.
No cap, no lie. Mine Train at freaking
Oh
Corner
my
Street.
gosh!
There are so many good coasters this round.
Oh my god!
Of course.
We got so many quality coasters.
Proof.
Yeah, give us.
Philadelphia.
There it is, right in
Acknowledge
Bullshit.
whoever got Lightning Rod. I do think they are the true winner.
I
So,
hate you, Nitro.
I don't know, man. Spinning Bees is like a pretty good coaster.
It's the best coaster.
Alright,
in the
well,
world.
let's go through the
It's
last two
Jinx.
then.
Every
while we're
time
here.
I get Taiga.
Yeah. We're already here anyway. We might as well hear the last two. Wickerman, what'd you get? Out of curiosity.
Hypercoaster at Land of Legends. I kept getting coasters I've been on, and that's my favorite one. So.
What did Ronan eventually get?
I got Texas Stingray at SeaWorld San Antonio.
Looks really good, honestly.
Oh, Brennan, I also passed Magnum.
Oh.
Large to full.
Well, Brennan, who's what you would
That would have won.
Mine Train at Foreigner Street.
But he got Mine Train at Foreigner Street. I didn't mean to pass it though.
All right. Well, if you are playing this game at home and you end up doing it with a large group, I recommend not doing the Mine Train at Foreigner Street rule. That being said, thanks for joining everyone. Thanks for being a good group, and talk to everyone later. See you later.
Yo, Brennan.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay. Well, that about concludes this live stream. Thank you all for tuning in today. We got quite a few viewers. At one point, we were close to 200. It was pretty nuts. I hope you all enjoyed. We had a good 2 hours going there. And I will see you all in the next stream or at Cedar Point, as it seems that is a impending thing. Is going back to Cedar Point. Fingers crossed. Could very well be there next week. So I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.